day 3 of the rewire. Yes, I'm not wearing a hat. Yes, I need a haircut, but we will get there eventually. Everything is run and is in. This looks like an absolute mess. But today, I've saved it because we were going to do it last night. Every single cable is in this property. As you can see all here, got it all in and around. Fuse boards going here. But we haven't done the smoke alarm circuit because I was waiting for the correct lighting to show off how cool this is. So Doncaster Cables a while ago sent me a drum. This is 3-core, 3-core and earth PVC cable. And I've also, in the other room somewhere, got 2-core twin and earth 1.5mm. And it's all red cable, it's just dyed red, the insulation is. I don't think there's any specific or special properties of it like LSF. I'll double check that, but you guys can let me know. But I wanted to try this in a video, so I've had this out in the unit for a couple of months before, from last year, to do a smoke alarm circuit. And I think this is a very cool way to identify it, because Adam was here yesterday, he was like, why are you using that? Not my Adam, South Manchester Electrical. And when we put it in the floor, you can easily identify it's a smoke alarm cable. It's bright red, people are not going to cut it, splice it, go into it, run a socket off it or a light. It's going to be its own designated circuit, and it looks cool as hell because it's red. So we're going to mop out. We've got a heat alarm going in the kitchen here. Adam's here, eating biscuits. We're going to have a main supply of smoke, and then we're going to have an interlinked top of the stairs. So we'll set it up on the drum, we'll pull it through and show you the process of how we're going to do it. We'll second fix it and tell you what it's like to work with. So we're just going to drill and mark out our heat alarm, smoke alarm. What we're going to do is come from the board, bring the first one into here to the heat. We will then go across to the landing, to the hallway, sorry, to that, and then back up. And as that then flies around, our access is in this stud wall here, straight up into the loft. We'll do it on the ceiling. So we'll get the drill out. Adam's got that. Cut some holes. Access point regulation is 7 meters of every doorway for the smoke alarms for interlink stuff. So let's cut some holes. 28mm bit. We've got brand new. We've got a board up here. You will have to excuse the mess of the pipe work. So all our new cables are all nice through and across. And all that stuff there is all the old stuff that's chucked over the top of the joists. We've still got half the house still on as well, power-wise. So if you see stuff going across joists and whatnot, it's just because we've not cut it out yet. Got a board up there. Adam, if you can do it in line there, mate.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, is it 300, 350 from the walls?
Yeah, I think 300, yeah.
Okay, right, you can see here as well, the amount of pipes and everything. Like I showed earlier, we've got our cables going here, here, here. All the existing cables were all wrapped around the pipes, and here's one thing that we found, is obviously all your heating pipes here, there's a cable lay across the top. But so it didn't get touched, they wrapped it in. Pipe insulation, is it Ad? Tucked it in, lag in, and like, honestly, the amount of cables that had been intertwined, because there's all, is it microbore, 10mm microbore throughout the whole property, the cables have literally been twisted. If I show you around here, it's all lay on top. There's our new stuff in our new deep troughs running across. This is all the old stuff here, just lapped in, VIR cable that was still in use. This under the floor. Like, we have found a hell of a lot of stuff in this property that you do think, how the hell hasn't it caught fire or melted over the years? This is all our new stuff for a standing desk, data points, 2 double sockets, all ran in nicely underneath and up. So there is calculations to drill joists, but you can't really go wrong. If you go in the center of the joist, 99% of the time, you're gonna be fine. But I wanna make a new hole here. Look at this, all just twisted round, all just tucked in and taped. That's all the old stuff. That was all wrapped around this. You can see 10mm microboard just lay on the top of the ceiling. So I'm just gonna do a new hole here. This is our hole here for the landing. I'm gonna try and get the drill in and across, and then fingers crossed we can come up to that one, across to the heat alarm, and then up the wall, all the way up to landing. Also, in the fuse board cupboard down here, a bottle of unopened baby sham. And I can't find a date from it. From the bottom of it, it's got some numbers on it. It says 54, but I'm pretty sure this isn't from 1954. But we get 1,000 likes on this video, I'll get Adam to drink it.
Or if you pay me.
Right, this is the 2-core.
Looks good on there, doesn't it?
It does look nice.
Red and red.
Beautiful.
Ready?
Yeah, man.
Yeet. Oh, it feels weird. It's like LSF.
That's what I said earlier. I'm not sure if it is. Is it classed as LSF?
Pretty much, isn't it? I think it's just LSF.
Reaction to fire ECA, so it might be. I need to find out some information.
Probably a mix between FP and LSF.
So, yeah, it's cool. Bends quite well. That's what she said. Right, put this up the ceiling, go there, Adam's had to drill 2 holes because he got centre of the joist, but that's not a problem because the base of the smoke alarm will cover it up. So Adam's going to poke that and I'll grab that off you, mate. Ready when you are, sport. Thank you. Right, I'm going to pull a bit of a length off. Why is everything an innuendo?
Do you want me to come up there and feed it, or do you want me to wait down here in the garage?
Wait down in the garage, mate, and I'll pass it across. Right, we've got a new hole drilled there. Keep it away from the heating pipes. Right. Obviously, if we're getting close encounters, as and when we've poured it all, took it down, we want no contact between any pipes and any cables that are newly installed. Same with this. Took these down. And then new ones to go in, which is very difficult to try and find a space in this entire landing to get across when you've got this in the floor. And this is the same problem I had, is the exact same system that this is also in the ground floor. So when I was crawling around the last video, it was literally rubbing on the back of my back. At one point I was trying to climb back, it pulled my top off. I was like, no! No one wants to see that. And ignore the mess on the floor. Everything's been hoovered and swept and cleaned. A nice deep clean before the customer comes back. Anything? Oh my God, he just pulled my thumb into the hole. Oh, my fingernail. Give us a, go on, take a little bit more. Here we have delicious 3-core. It's 1.5. Normally we have 1 mil, but it is what it is.
Guess what?
What? Oh. Oh. A cable stay play.
What are they doing?
When you pulled that, the very first tug, my thumb was next to the hole like that, and as I held on, it literally just peeled back my thumbnail.
Do that hand side again, that looks really cool.
Oh. Right, cable staple. I'm just going to mount the cables on top. Oh, actually, I'll just do it side by side like that. Can you get in? Can you see? Might have to just do an after shot. Okay, can you get in?
Struggling to get that. Oh God, don't get your finger, because I will laugh.
Nice. In like that. Out of the way.
Fuck.
Boosh. Well, the wall actually. Right, we've got to get down. This is our switch. So Adam Southmank Electrical use this. So this here is the light switch, but this is also the feed, the draw through for these. Put the shower cable there for me. We have to multi-tool a bit of that out. Because the Patras 35mm back boxes, which is everywhere in this property, you can see here and here, for smart switching, but 35mm won't go back there, so we might have to pull the 6mm back out.
It's on the drum over there.
It's the same thing with this now. I'm going to have to...
Just multi-tool, notch out.
We're going to have to, because the only last thing is that 6mm and this 3-core interlink that's going to go up. But multi-tool and notch there, it ain't going to affect the integrity of the wall because it's just a noggin. We'll just make a notch out, still be connected. Back in 2. Adam, come closer. We just notched it in there, as you can see at the back, which allow a bit more depth for our 3-core to go up as well. So, rodding down now, old Rodney, straight down to the little hatch. Straight down, there we go. This little hatch we've made. The best thing we're gonna do now is just pull off enough length straight away in the floor. Best way to do that, wrap it foot. That's more than enough for Adam to bend it across and around. And if you just put your foot on the cable there, mate. In a minute, we'll just get the cable stapler and we're gonna stick a staple in both of these here to attach to the joist. We've got all the special cable socks and stuff like that. But guess where they are, Adam?
At the unit?
No, they're downstairs. Just can't be bothered. Go on then, mate. Pull that up for me. Pull me rod. You see? And then, can I rod? Adam's just put in the loft and we just drill the hole. Can I rod?
Yeah, just bend it and just...
Will it go straight up?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining me all the way up here. As you can see, we've gone to the 3-core and the 2-cores. This is our feed. Obviously, this is our interlink. We're using ACO. ACO, thanks Adam. I can't read, we all know this. ACO smoke alarms. These are from Expert Electrical. Thank you very much for Expert Electrical. They've
sponsored this entire job, as I've told in my previous videos, you've seen them. Hit the link below for 10% off. Use code Bundy10 for 10% off anything other than EV chargers. Check them out. Right, these ones, comes with the base, we took the top off. We've got our sleeve in, we've got our brown, and we've got our blue. What it is as well, so you got your IC in the middle, which is your interlinked. That is what we use the 3-core for. So me and Adam use the grey as the neutral, so we'll sleeve it up blue, and then we use the black as the interlinked. Several people say, well, the interlinked actually only chucks a 12 volt, to my knowledge, a 12 volt down it, so it's not, doesn't have to be sleeved up, but to me it's good practice. I like to put a brown sleeving on it so we can identify it. It's offset here, remove the top. We're not going to put any raw plugs in. So by offsetting it really, I mean, if we were going to go off that central hole, we'd do it level, so it's in the middle. We're going to do it like this. So we can still get it in the middle of the hallway. Took some screws up, got the beam there and there. We're going to do these little pesky spits as well. We don't have a lot of room, so we've got 2 earths together. So what I'm going to do is pinch them. We're going to twist it loads and loads and loads, you know, so it's small enough that we can get a bit of 2mm sleeving over the top, like this. I'm joking. If you do this, you deserve to go to jail, or maybe just community service, Adam. Community service. Jail's probably a bit much. Sorry. If you're wondering what gloves I'm wearing, these are the High Flex from Ansel. There'll be a link down in the description below. Okay, with that, mate. We're dinny din-dons. We've still got a bit of the red insulation. You can't quite see it, but it's flush with the ceiling. You're gonna have to just trust me, it's a dark. We've got it all. We're not gonna put it on yet. We're gonna leave the cover off. I'm gonna put it, actually, I'm gonna put the cover on because they go walkies, but we'll leave that off for testing purposes in a little bit. Don't install that. So as soon as you clip that in, it activates the battery. And as soon as you do that, it will beep because there's no power, mains power. So leave that on till the very last, okay?
And keep the bag around it, because
that's what she said. What's up, mate?
I don't find which one's a smoke alarm.
Why? You not label it?
No, I'm not labelled it.
I don't want you. See the red one?
Oh, that one?
Yeah, it's that one.
Oh, is it?
That's the one we're using. Do you know how easy is that to identify because it's red?
I'm colourblind.
Now you're telling me. Expert is here. That was really easy to strip. It wasn't like LSF. I could do it with normal croppers, the usual stuff. Took just as much time. It looks good. Some of you may say it's overkill. I've seen this for a while and I really wanted to try it. I'm pretty sure it was my trusted electrician that used this a long time ago. And the video I released obviously a couple of weeks ago from my very first video, you can throw Luke under the bus for me using FlexiCon, because I even forgot from watching that back. It's his idea that went, oh, what's this FlexiCon? So we're going to carry on with that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for Doncaster for supplying the cable. We've got loads of it left. So you'll see there's a few more different installs on new installs. I'll put the link down below for it if you want to check it out. I couldn't tell you how much it is because I didn't buy it. So you have to check it out. But thanks for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, do so. I'm nearly at 100,000. And when I hit 100,000, I'm going to buy Adam a Range Rover. I'm not. Right, see you on the next one, guys. Take care now.
Bye.